Hello everyone, welcome to TOI Digital, your guide to all that's happening in the world of Indian cricket. Beyond the Boundaries, the name of the show. We've got Nitin Naik who joins us from Mumbai, Dwaipa and Datta who joins us from Chennai, and very shortly we'll also have Arani Basu who will join us from NCR. Thanks a lot, gentlemen, for joining us today. Uh, India's tour to Sri Lanka has started. We have had a few training sessions and we've had a few videos coming out of the training session. Intensity and everything is going on. Nitin, is this the biggest test for Gill and Gambhir in your view in terms of test cricket?
Not for Gill,
Not for
but for
Gill, but
Gambhir,
for
yes.
Gambhir, yes.
There's some
There's some
echoing happening
echoing
here.
happening here.
Yeah, go on, go on. We'll try and fix that.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, okay.
There's some,
There's
I mean,
some, I mean,
there's talk in certain sections of the media that,
media that,
uh,
uh,
they will. Am I audible?
You are audible.
Yeah, okay.
yeah,
There,
okay.
there are talks
There
in
are
certain
talks in
sections of
certain
the
sections
media
of
that his position is would be untenable if I'm talking about Gambhir, if India lose the series 2-0 or even 1-0. And I think if that goes, if that's true, then this will be his biggest test, because the red ball game, I don't think he has got it yet. He hasn't cracked that format. His insistence on players who want to bat and who can bat and bowl has played havoc with the team balance. Kuldeep Yadav has hardly featured under him as coach. Uh, and in general, the team balance kind of looks a little off. And as Rahane mentioned in one of the podcasts with Michael Vaughan and David Vaughan and David Lloyd, he said that all the seniors exiting together, has not really worked well for the test team. While transitions of that magnitude are easier to handle in the white ball format, I think the test transitions generally tend to be a little bit more tougher when all the senior players kind of exit together, and I think that's where India are really struggling. And this, in the absence of Bumrah, I think that it drives a huge hole in the team's hopes of winning the series and keeping the chances alive for the WTC.
Dwaipan, what's your take? Biggest test?
I kind of agree to what Nitin is saying, but I still don't think if even if India lose the series or like Gambhir will go. Gambhir, I really doubt whether he will go even after this series, because if he had to go, then he would have gone probably before this only. So now that they have persisted with him, and it's New Zealand is not too far off, and then there are the five tests against Australia. Unless he quits himself, uh, I don't know whether he will go or not, even if they lose. But as far as the litmus test is concerned, yes, it is a test for the team. It is a test because India's test credentials have taken a bit of a hit over the over this cycle, over this cycle and a half. So uh, so that so it is on the entire team. It's not just on a particular individual, I think.
The Arani, do test match results really matter in a country like India?
See, we celebrated that England series with great grandeur actually. When it's actually exactly 1 year. I think yesterday or day before was exactly 1 year when Siraj delivered that knockout blow. But we also tend to move on from it very quickly, and it's the test cricket slips into nostalgia very quickly. That's the problem with Indian cricket. It becomes a part of nostalgia. We forget the bigger picture. There is a World Test Championship. We failed to qualify for it last time. This series again, it's a litmus test. It may not be a litmus test, but yeah, it's a banana peel for the Indian team. Here, if they slip here, it will take a lot of courage for this young team to get up on its feet, especially Shubman Gill. At a time when we don't know what the future of the chairman of the selectors is like, and there are talks about Gautam Gambhir's way of running a test team. I seriously hope, Chandresh, that the captain and the coach are on the same page while selecting the 11. Even in England, that was the only series that Gill captained under Gotham, that a test series. There have been test matches there where he did not use players, bowlers. He literally played with 10 players. Uh, in Manchester, he did not use Shardul Thakur. He resisted bowling Washington Sundar till the 70th over. Yet this persistence with people take offense, but they are bits and pieces players, utility players. Let's call them utility players. So I think Nitish Kumar Reddy was again another example against the series in the series against West Indies, where he did not bowl Nitish Reddy at all. So that kind of I don't know where the team management is thinking, who's running the show now. It's time, I think, given how Gill is addressing his press conferences, he's becoming more assertive. I hope he takes bolder decisions. At the end of the day, cricket is run by the captain of the team. The,
Okay. Okay, let's start taking questions from the subscribers. Nitin, first question coming to you. Karan Karnam Praveen says, why players are directly playing international match after injury without playing practice matches at least once?
is on mute.
You're on mute, Nitin.
Yeah, I'm saying good question, Karan. But where are the practice matches? Where I mean, it's monsoon season right now in India.
And the podcast that you spoke about, Ajinkya, he spoke about the fact that on that 2020-21 Australia tour, India played
Yeah,
two
yeah,
games. I
two
went back
games.
and checked the scorecard. It was not a 15 versus 15. It was a proper
Yeah, proper
11
first
versus
class
11.
match. Yeah, yeah, it was a proper first class match. Yeah, I mean, we have, and yesterday even I read the reports about Australia also coming to India in January without a practice match. So I think we all have to get used to teams preparing for tours even in unfamiliar and alien conditions in this manner only because of the calendar. And I think what teams now prefer is more control over practice sessions. That is why I think they tend to practice in this manner. But I think when a batter plays in an intra squad match, there is a feeling that, oh, even if I get out, I can go and bat again. So that general intensity, during an innings is not there. Um when in fact KL Rahul before that Asia Cup was injured, was coming back into the team after suffering that injury while he was playing for LSG, and he came back. I think this NCA had organized two practice games for him where he had to bat and field for 50 overs
That is
and
standard procedure. They have
yeah,
match
yeah.
simulations. Yeah.
Yeah. So I do not know whether Harshit Rana and all went through those drills because uh, from what I gather was he was rushed back into the one-day team in Chennai for the last one day against Afghanistan. Now, who calls those shots? Does the coach have a say in that? नहीं नहीं मुझे ये player फलाना तारीख पे और फलाना venue पे मुझे चाहिए, irrespective of how his fitness is, or whether the franchise physio and whether Kamlesh Jain are Kamlesh Jain, right? Am I right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Kamlesh Jain are on the same page? Are they on the same page?
Hmm.
Do they share notes with Adrian Leroux with Team India? So there are a lot of blind spots here with dealing with fitness, and I think those points are the ones that Oroni mentioned in his piece today in TOI. So who calls the shots about fitness, and who gave the team management the authority to bypass a certain fitness regime or a program that a player has to go through before coming back.
They have done away with the match simulation thing when Harshit
Yeah,
was coming back.
yeah,
They
yeah,
said ki the standard of cricket in that match simulation is not good. They bring in local under 19 players and
yeah,
everything. So it says it doesn't serve any purpose. So they have those net sessions or open sessions trying to gauge that this much of workload that he has to go through in a match. I don't know what serves them well, but yes, there is completely a communication breakdown there
yeah,
that's
yeah,
happening. And the funny thing is that Harshit Rana was not actually did not suffer an injury in England. He had
yeah.
cramps. He was
Yeah.
sent back. The team management was furious because he had put on weight. According to them, he was 4 kilos overweight. He was sent back, and now the NCA, the COE has said that his ideal weight is 1 kilo less than what he was when he traveled to England. So there is some kind of what do you say discrepancy in fitness parameters in different parts of BCCI.
Yeah.
Okay. Didi, there's a comment that you're looking very serious today from Drone Krishna. Please smile for the audience.
Okay.
Okay. Uh, One question
Nice
for you.
logo, Drawn Krishna.
Yeah, again. Cricket update says डीडी सर के 100 का फाइनल चेपॉक में होगा.
इससे मैंने तो सुना नहीं है और मत करवाओ यार, वैसे भी बहुत काम होता है, और डोंट ब्रिंग एनीथिंग एल्स, इट्स फाइन.
अच्छा, जतिन says डीडी सर मैं ओबे करूंगा हर चीज एंड गुड मॉर्निंग गुड नाइट विश करूंगा. विल ओबे एवरीथिंग. प्लीज लेट मी प्ले एट नंबर 3 इन टेस्ट टीम.
This is in reference
Yeah,
to what I said, that Sai Sudarshan is a good boy.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
yeah,
There, pick up every word that you say, Didi. You have to be very careful.
yeah,
अच्छा,
yeah,
one
yeah,
more
yeah.
question. मानिकप्रीत सिंह से डीडी सर बीसीसीआई ने आज मोटिवेशनल वीडियो निकाला जीजी का. उसमें ऐसा क्यों लग रहा था जैसे हम वॉर में जा रहे हैं, मैच खेलने नहीं.
हाँ, यही तो अभी प्रॉब्लम हो गया है ना. लाइक yesterday I was there's a senior journalist in Sri Lanka who tweeted and posted a message yesterday that the
Mm.
kind of security and the around this, and the fact that journalists were not allowed, but it was the situation was seemed worse than it was during war in Sri Lanka. So India, the Indian, it's a game. It's a game of cricket, and it is not life and death. I don't know why they love to make it look that way, because probably the idea of हम लड़ने जा रहे हैं make sells more in this world, but it is very stupid. I find it very stupid.
1.4
Okay.
billion people.
Yeah. Saikat Sardar has a question. Arani, Bangladesh tour, any update after
Not
yesterday's
yet.
press conference?
See, it's up to the government again. It's very fluid. If the government says okay, they may go ahead. Otherwise, as it is, things are like what they are now.
Okay, Ishan Sharma is asking again and again, will Rohit Sharma be selected?
See, again, see the if a BCCI secretary goes behind the selectors and the team management and gives statements on selection matters, you know that the selection matters are beyond cricket now, which is a kind of a very unfortunate situation in Indian cricket. We remember that Sachin Tendulkar was also asked to leave ODI cricket after he got his 100th 100. That was a strong BCCI at that time. What BCCI is doing now with the fitness regime or what everything, the COE, the selectors are not on same page. It does not reflect well on the BCCI at this moment. They have to, I think, let people do their jobs. Like Rahul Dravid was given a free hand at NPA, and he created that supply line that we really leveraged till the 2024 T20 World Cup. And after that, see, and this tour again will again be an reflection of how well your domestic cricket is placed at this moment. The
Yeah.
Sai Sudarshan has been with the team for a year. Devdutt Padikkal has been traveling with the team for a couple of years. It's time they deliver now.
Okay.
And
वन मोर क्वेश्चन अरनिदा, वीवीएस को सिलेक्टर बना के जीजी का रिप्लेसमेंट खत्म करना चाहते हैं क्या बीसीसीआई वाले?
see, if a reporter has found out something, I don't want to demean a reporter, but the basic logic is that VVS Lakshman earns 12 crores at the COE. He will not be given that kind of money as a selector. That's the basic thing, and I am.
But what if he does it for the love of the game?
Oh, man, they went through heavy negotiations to get to that figure in the first place. And
So you're saying he
suddenly,
doesn't love the game? देखिए दर्शक देख रहे हैं, अरनी बासु कह
but
रहे
he
हैं
loves
कि
his family more, I guess. Chandresh. Everyone does. Everyone of us do that. We don't write for the joy of writing, just for the joy of it. Maybe, yeah.
okay, Himanshu has a question. Aranida, any update from DC trials? Any news about DC bowling coach or other coaches? Aranida, is Ashutosh to CSK possible or just rumor? And they say
Well,
that Test cricket is very
I
important.
think the way I see our viewers are so eager to know about IPL. I think BCCI should go ahead and make it a 8 month tournament now.
Yeah, the funny
Because
part is when the IPL is going on, they only ask about Indian cricket. When the Indian cricket is
yeah,
going on, they only ask about IPL.
I
ये
have
समझ में नहीं आता
repeatedly
मेरे
mentioned before October, November, things don't firm up. When the auctions approach, only then the franchises really get into full swing. Trials होते रहेंगे. It's a round the year job now. IPL. That's fine. It's part of the process. Let's not jump the gun.
अच्छा, one more important question. ट्रॉफी का क्या हुआ? एशिया कप ट्रॉफी.
वो सब में बटा हुआ है.
Okay. Now, Nitin. Himanshu has one more super chat. Nitin sir, India A Tri Series was going on when Harshit and Varun completed rehab but got direct leads. So clearly something is off.
Yeah, he's right. I mean, firstly, Chandresh, I mean, I have my reservations about a player bowling for a franchise with a fractured foot. With which happened with Varun. I mean, whatever the compulsions are, I think there was. Was he? Correct me if I'm wrong. I may be getting the tour or the dates wrong here, but was he also selected to go to Australia in 2020-21 and
Yeah,
then
21
he could not
shoulder
go because
system.
of an injured shoulder?
Then I need a story of that. Yeah.
Yeah, same. I think the same issue had happened. He kept on bowling with a bad shoulder in the IPL and damaged it even further. So how serious are we about players, about protecting their health, about uh, you know, and again the synergy between the franchise physio and the COE physio and the India physio. I mean, how difficult is it in today's day and age of communication, emails, WhatsApp, Snapchats,
No, all emails were
Telegram?
shared. All emails
Yeah,
were shared,
yeah.
but again,
So
The
BCCI.
simple thing would be create a
and
WhatsApp group.
how does and how does a franchise get so powerful that they can not prioritize the health of one of one of your key assets, at least in the white ball formats? I'm talking about Varunya, and jeopardize his future. So clearly something is off, and
Their argument is that they pay 3-4 times more than what BCCI pays the player
oh, but
for 2 months. And the
but
player
BC,
also is the
but he's
the
also but
economics is very simple for the players.
initially
Yeah,
he is initially a BCCI player, right? And then
yeah,
a KKR player. It's not the other way around. It's not like
yeah.
Rodri is a Man City player and then he's given to Spain to play and he reports back everything to the Man City club or the club doctor.
Unofficially, that's
So
the case right now in India also in cricket.
unofficially, okay, yeah,
Officially.
that's
Because
the problem.
the board said very clearly, 2.5 महीने के लिए अब्बा डब्बा जब्बा हमारी मुसीबत कोई और ले जा रहा है. We are not
No, but
concerned about
Nitin,
it.
the Rodri example that you are giving, like for a footballer, like if
Yeah.
a player has to play even for the international team, like the fitness clearance has to come both from the club and the country.
And the country. Yeah,
Sometimes
yeah.
before international windows, what these clubs do is they drop a semi-injured player for their last club game, so that he
Right.
does not go to the to go and play international football, and the international and the footballer also happily accepts that he doesn't play the last league game and doesn't go for the international window. So
Okay.
that is
Okay.
how it is. That is how, like, modern sport is working that way. The player is
Hmm.
owned by the club and plays for the country.
Hmm. Hmm.
Uh, yeah, one more question, Nitin. Practice match will be telecast. Will it be a serious 11 versus 11 match or just whole squad getting game time?
I hope it is 11 versus 11 and this tamasha
Apparently, it
of
is not a 11 versus 11 contest. I
it's
spoke to
not, huh?
somebody there.
Oh,
Now they reduced
then
it to a 3-day game from 4-day. No?
yeah. So it just shows how serious they are about. At least, thankfully, they have gone 10 days before, and they will be getting in some good net sessions. And
So I'm
I
wondering if
also
they
have
lose, what will the excuse be?
even I mean, I do not know what you guys feel about it, but I have issues here about Harsh Dubey, Saransh Jain, and who else? Tanush Kotian, and who else? Who's the fourth guy?
Shivang Kumar, Vipraj
Shivang
Vipraj,
Kumar,
Nigam.
Vipraj,
Vikraj Nigal.
Vipraj.
I mean, they are all they have all been selected for the Dulip Trophy sides, isn't it? Correct me if I'm
Yeah.
Yeah.
wrong. All of them
Yeah.
are. So they
No,
are all.
Saransh Jain is in the test squad, so he's not in the Dulip Trophy
So
squad.
he's not fine. So with the other guys, they've all been selected for their zonal squads for the Dulip Trophy.
Yeah.
So when they are here and the Dulip Trophy starts when 22nd, 23rd, or what's it, 21st?
No, they are
When does the
there only
Dulip
till
Trophy
the
start?
lead up to the first test match. All these
First
spinners.
Is
test
it?
only. They'll come back. Yeah, yeah, they'll
They'll
come
come
back.
back. So they'll
Yeah.
play the Dulip Trophy.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
then it's good. I mean, then that's
Again, you
heartening
have
to
to thank
know.
sources, not me.
See,
So thankfully, at least that is the case that they'll come back and play for Dulip Trophy and they can strengthen their case for India selections. But had they been asked to stay back to help the team out through the course of the series, then I don't think it would have been the right move. But 11 versus 11 should be the way to go.
But it
And
won't be the
the minute
case.
it yeah the minute it goes anything beyond that, then I think it becomes a joke.
there is an argument to why teams don't prefer to play these first class matches now. Is that I remember in 2012 when India suffered those 8-0 in Australia and England, Virat Kohli had told us here that we are even dead flat wickets during practice matches, even in nets. So it doesn't serve any purpose. They actually imbibe the bad habits playing a full match there. That's why they
So
want a controlled environment.
my counter to that, Aruni, is as the most powerful cricket board on planet Earth, shouldn't you be reading the riot act? If you want us to come next time, we want these
That's
things,
why
or
they
else you're not.
hired the Waka and they won at Perth. England couldn't do it, ECB couldn't do it, and they got
No, no,
thrashed.
but they still did not play a proper practice
That's
game
the
last time.
argument that they are giving.
No, but they still didn't play. I'm just saying, as the world's most powerful cricket board, say we'll come 15 days in advance. We want a proper first class game, but that intent has to come from within. Na?
Mm.
Anyways, uh, uh, Arvind Atrias has a question. Did he, sir, why KL Rahul goes into the shell while playing spin just to try and stake single, not look for boundaries?
So does he do that? Like, I do, when I see him, I see him as a very good test player, as a fine number five, number six batter in ODI who kind of steers the ship well. Uh, Maybe I do not see what you are seeing, but it could be the case. But when I see him as a fine player of pace bowling who knows where his off stump is. He leaves the ball well, and he plays spin as like I really don't know whether there is a remarkable fault in his playing spin. But then, but if you want to really go into the nitty gritties of it, these days, barring Shubman Gill, I don't see another player who is a fantastic player of spin bowling. All of them are have techniques which are faulty. Most of them don't sweep. Rishabh Pant does, but there are even your Virat Kohli wasn't an
Mm.
outrageously good player of spin bowling. Like so, those are I think if you are saying that KL Rahul is not a great player of spin bowling, I think or not a very good player of spin bowling. Great is an overstatement. Is not a very good player of spin bowling. Then I think you are probably nitpicking because he looks a fine batter to me, and the way he bats in white ball cricket at number five, number six, that also suits me well.
Okay, Dr. Drake Ramore says, DD sir, can Sir Alex Ferguson of cricket save English Test cricket? Will his coaching style be different, and how will England player adapt to changing baseball? Sorry.
Like I think they will change. They will change to a more pragmatic approach, like that approach of like, the way they were playing Test cricket was crazy. At times it was crazy. There was no need. Especially I remember the 2023 series in India where they were in command, where they were absolute command till the second day or the third day of the second test, from where they just
That's true.
threw it away by playing that stupid shots. So I think Fleming will bring in a sense of sanity to the things, but not completely sacrificing what they learned during that phase where they you can be attacking. There is no problem in being attacking, but be judicious in the way you attack. Like 320, 330 is par these days in Test cricket, and that is attacking enough. You need not score 450 every day, but can you really control Harry Brook? Harry Brook, the way he plays, the way after a match is
Ben
already
Duckett.
was there in that game. Yeah, Ben Duckett, like Harry Brook played a magnificent innings in the last Test match, but he should be crucified for the shot that he played
So
to get
basically,
out.
everybody
They
wants
were
to know.
strolling. They were strolling to the target.
Ah,
50 runs to get 5 wickets in hand,
Six,
like
six wickets in hand.
incredible. Yeah, 6 wickets. It was incredible the shot that he played. Like, why would you play that? What is the bravado? I do not understand. I'm from a very old school. That is why I do not understand this idea of bravado. Which sometimes comes across as false to me. I hope.
We are from old school.
Okay, yeah.
I don't know what you guys are talking about. I don't know. I don't understand all this talk. Arani, I'm with you.
Yeah, you don't grow your beard that so.
Okay, Aranida, will Gigi get removed if we lose to Sri Lanka? Straight question. Seedha jawab. No
देखो
bakwas.
देखो see for every big debacle that India has had, they have kept a scapegoat or whatever sacrificial lamb ready. So for me, I think it's Ajita Thakkar first. After that, just going by how the appointment of the coach happened, just going by the politics of it or everything, how he just came on board. Many think who have been around with the Indian team feel that he's running the test team as a franchisee, like he does with a franchisee. So he's very impatient and everything. Again, for that, I think I hope Gill puts forward a strong foot and takes calls now, takes charge of this team. He's been around for a while now. It's been 6 years that he's been playing Test cricket. It's time that he picks his own 11 and let the coach be an enabler. At this moment, fine in England, we needed Gautam Gambhir to be in charge because the team was very raw. Shubman needed time to grow into the job. I think he's done well. He's got that confidence now, and he doesn't have that baggage of handling stalwarts in this test team as well. He may be a bit cagey with the one day team. That's what the reports are. But yes, I think it's time that the captain starts calling the shots.
Okay. Two never-ending questions. Will Rohit play West Indies series? Will Bangladesh series happen? I guess we will never know the answer to that until it happens. Aranida, अगर series draw हो गई, फिर क्या होगा? Job बच जाएगी selector की?
Selector is on a hot plate. There's no denying that. See, his term ends in September. The contract ends in September. What I know is that he had offered to quit. He had a conversation with the BCCI before the T20 World Cup that he would quit after the World Cup, but the BCCI, after winning the World Cup, asked him to carry on. And once the contract ends, I don't think Ajit Agarkar will go seeking for an extension unless the BCCI comes back to him and says, please stay on. But 1 year to the World Cup, uh, I hope the BCCI knows what they're doing.
Okay. But there's a history. 4 months before the 2007 World Cup, Mr. Kiran More's term ended. They said nothing doing. You have to go, and he
No,
went.
Ajit Agarkar came 3 months before the 23 World Cup.
Yeah,
Came in,
yeah,
but those were forced circumstances when Ajit Agarkar had to come in. Whatever happened with Chetan Sharma. And I remember that big press conference when they announced that Asia Cup squad, which was supposed to be the squad that played the World Cup. And Rohit clearly mentioned that अजीत भाई तो नए हैं, हम उनको ब्रीफ करते रहेंगे, तो हमको पता हम क्या टीम ले रहे हैं. तो the selector was sitting right next to him and Rohit made it very clear who was in charge there.
yeah. And then he took his revenge.
Yeah.
Ashwin,
अभी तक
Ashwin
नहीं
has
हुआ,
a question.
कंप्लीट नहीं हुआ.
अच्छा, complete नहीं हुआ. Ashwin has a question. Nitin sir, till when this question of whether Rohit will be part of 27 World Cup will continue? At what point will this questioning stop? I think September
When-
15th, 2027 को खत्म होगा by the time the team announces and they go to South Africa.
Or if Rohit
Yeah.
announces,
Or if Rohit announces retirement, or if our Sir Saikia sir stops making statements out of turn, when when I think as one of our colleagues wrote in the Indian Express that everything was set for Lords to be his last ODI, and I think even he was told about it, and then he went. Rohit went to the to complain about the way he was being treated to the BCCI bigwigs and say that देखो मेरे साथ ऐसा कर रहा है, मेरे साथ वैसा कर रहा है, मम्मी मारा, as they say, as in school, kids complain ना, मम्मी मारा मुझे. So obviously something like that has happened, and so then the social media backlash obviously happened, and then I think they all chickened out, and the secretary, as has happened with Mustafizur and some of the other things, he spoke out of turn, and I think that would have kind of, knowing Ajit Agarkar, he's a very very proud man. He would have felt a little humiliated after that incident. He would have felt that his wings were clipped by that statement by the secretary.
And
Okay,
one thing I think this, like, of course we know by now that Rohit Sharma and Ajit Agarkar are not great friends. So if Ajit Agarkar goes after September, that will be a small victory for Rohit Sharma at that point.
Yeah.
At that point, and my theory is like अभी के लिए वो बचा लिया है अपना जगह. Like unless he fails miserably in New Zealand, he will be there till at least IPL. But my theory is IPL can suddenly become a bit of an interesting thing, because if there he keeps failing and somebody like a Vaibhav Suryavanshi and Yashasvi Jaiswal keeps piling on the runs, then the narrative changes very quickly in Indian cricket, and we will still have 4 5 months of cricket left before the ODI World Cup. So if you ask me what is the last test for Rohit Sharma, if he doesn't retire right away, then it could be the IPL.
see,
A
the
decent
selectors and the team management's argument is that he will see they will play against West Indies and Zimbabwe and Sri Lanka here, but we are not preparing for a World Cup in India, so we need to be sure that he can uh, be
No, but he
attacking.
scored his runs in England. Na? He scored that
Yeah,
100
against
in
Lords, they
England.
are at Lords. So
Yeah,
that's,
so you
and
have
they have a
like,
problem that he's taking too much
no,
time to
if
get
you
into a
give
rhythm.
Rohit Sharma 3 games, 4 games against a mediocre opposition, he will score runs in one of the games. Now the thing
Yeah,
is whether
House
he
of
is good
Dragons is
enough to
Yashasvi
get those,
should
whether he
Yashasvi
get those
should announce his
runs.
retirement before Rohit.
See, if we can be, let's play the devil's advocate here. Rohit Sharma took a similar call with Shikhar Dhawan and got Shubman Gill into the team in 2022. Shikhar Dhawan actually led the Indian team before getting dropped. And he was scoring his 60s, 70s, and his averages were fine. And he was much more consistent and scoring at a brisker pace than what Rohit is doing right now. At that time, Rohit himself took a pragmatic call, and Shikhar, being a genial soul that he is, he also understood and he gladly accepts it. Chandresh would know better than most. So this is why at this moment so many brands are attached with Rohit, so the broadcasters and so many things. Either the BCCI should tell the selectors and the team management that don't touch these two players because they are going to bring us the brands till the 27 World Cup, or you let them do their job.
That's
That's
the
the
that's the
position we have
question
arrived
from
at.
confused. And Nitin, I
Hmm.
want you to answer. जब कप्तान कोच मल्टीपल सेलेक्टर्स नहीं चाहते रोहित खेले, तो
Hmm.
क्यों बीसीसीआई जबरदस्ती रोहित को फोर्स कर रही है टीम के ऊपर?
बीसीसीआई
broadcast money.
फोर्स नहीं कर रही है,
Ah, it's about
हाँ,
but
it's
मतलब
it's
about
not.
dual. It's about. I mean, I'll tell you. I'll tell you. About my father, who's a cricket tragic. He's 86 years old, but he's a cricket tragic. He for him, you know, if he has an emotional connect with Rohit and Virat, just like that, there are millions of others who will not think. Logically or pragmatically that, listen, he's taking 2 3 games to get his teeth into a series which by the time the World Cups, if India plays badly in the first 2 3 games, and by the time Rohit starts firing, India's campaign would be over. Then it's a problem. But it's now up to Rohit Sharma, going leading into the World Cup, how much of a match rhythm that he gets into. Whether he will go and maybe sacrifice an IPL season to play in more testing conditions, like maybe the Metro Bank 40 in England, or a couple of other tournaments
They
where
used to play, they're
conditions are a
not
little
playing the
bit more.
One Day Cup in England. They're spending their entire summer in England, but they're
Yeah,
not
yeah.
playing the
So
One Day Cup there. So
yeah,
that's
so it all depends in the end. How I think Gaurav also did a good story on Gambhir recently, a couple of days ago, where he quoted Sandeep Patil that when the players, even senior players, when they see wickets in training which are a bit difficult, they move away from those wickets and they prefer to
mm,
take throwdowns. So when you have certain players enjoying so much clout, then I think the BCCI as well as the selectors, if they are not a Dilip Vengsarkar or a Krishnamachari Shrikant, then their hands are a bit tied. Um, so it's the board is in a bit of a fix here, Chandresh, because we just saw that the BCCI secretary, I think, said whatever he had to say because of firefighting that he had to do because of the social media storm that erupted after that story that appeared in the Express.
Okay. Deep Biswas as a super chat, Dwepan. People behaving as if Rohit has been scoring in single digits. He has been second highest scorer for India after
Yeah,
CT 2025.
true. He's right.
True, true. Like, see, people, there are the entire discussion is whether he will be good enough in South Africa over a period of 1.5 months. I think that is where all these discussions are coming from. But it is true that he gets runs. He get like it was clear. If he had failed at Lords, it was over for him. It was absolutely, it was crystal clear. If he had failed in that game, chasing that huge total, it was over for him. But he scored a century. He has taken that challenge. Many players we have known over the last 15, 20 years, including legends, who have been put on similar positions, and they have not taken up that challenge. They have said, okay, fine, we will take that farewell tour and we will go. That is how it has been. But he has taken up the challenge for reasons that he knows better why he has taken up the challenge. But he has taken up the challenge, so you might as well deal with it. And you drop him if he fails in 5 games. I do
Yeah.
not have a problem if he fails in 5 games. But if he scores runs, if he scores runs the way he did in that match at Lords, then why have this discussion that whether we should keep him or not?
सी चंद्रेश एक है ना एक चैंपियन प्लेयर का एक ईगो रहता है एक इंटरनल ईगो दे हैव देयर ओन stubbornness their own ego to put themselves in strenuous situations and try and perform. That's why you have a Novak Djokovic still trying to play against Sinner and Alcaraz and trying to beat them. That's why you have Lionel Messi doing what he did at the age of 39. So the champion players, that is why they are built differently, right? They have that internal ego to try and outdo what they have done in the past. So, and that's where we have to give it to him. As Didi said, that he could have easily taken the glory way out, but he has chosen to put himself in tough situations,
Uh,
and he's put the onus on the selectors.
Deep Biswas has a question, Dwapan. Update regarding MI Hardik to KKR.
हाँ, ये तो अभी भी चल ही रहा है. Like this is the discuss. Like I also don't know, but it is. See, what I understand is when it comes to these player transfers and all, the agents get involved, and when the agents get involved, stories kind of they love the
Mm.
stories in the market, so the brand value भी बढ़ता है. Like
Mm.
I hope the agents who if there if any of them is listening will not take offense, because I also have to answer the question. So इसीलिए मैं बोल रहा हूँ
And the
कि
funny part is BCCI bars the agents from being involved in discussions.
but
Hmm.
They want the
but
players to deal directly with the.
but these players का जो ये जो टॉक चलता है ना, दिस ये जो माहौल चलता है, कभी कभी कुछ होता भी नहीं है. वेरी सिलेक्टिव, इधर उधर छोटा छोटा लीक्स. इट इज ट्रू फॉर ऑल स्पोर्ट्स, इट इज ट्रू फॉर फुटबॉल, इट इज ट्रू फॉर क्रिकेट. एजेंट्स का काम ही वो है टू जस्ट वो ब्रांड वैल्यू बढ़ाना प्लेयर का. सो दैट इज व्हाट दे आर डूइंग. बट आई मेरे को लगता नहीं है अभी तक फाइनल कुछ हुआ है. सीएसके
Okay.
है, केकेआर है, दे आर इन द रेस, राजस्थान रॉयल्स है, बट आई डोंट थिंक द फाइनल डिसीजन हैज बीन टेकन.
ओके, अरनिदा अचानक से अब विराट की कोई बात नहीं कर रहा, अब सिर्फ रोहित पर प्रेशर बना रहे हैं. वाई? विराट ने आरसीबी के पॉडकास्ट
अरे
में
यार,
काफी खुलासा कर लिया इसलिए.
after that first two ODIs in Australia, he has scored, I think, 300s, and everything has been above 50. And the rate of scoring, he has looked more convincing. He's been fitter. The problem with Rohit that the team management has, even when they were chasing almost 7.5 runs per over, he batted at 5 runs per over till the 25th over. That's the problem. And that's what Ashwin explained. He did not play one big shot down the ground till the 26th over. He was only waiting for the pull shot and that lap. And Ashwin explained that when you are not extending your arms while playing, then you are playing for yourself and your survival. That's the mode that Rohit has got it to. He was that selfless, fearless batter till that Champions Trophy final. The team management wants him to do that similar job, but since he is in an insecure environment, he's taken the safer route. He's playing the survival game. Shubman Gill doesn't have that flourish. He's more into that Virat Kohli mode where he will uh, control the overs, control the run rate, but he will not run away with the game. You will need Virat Kohli because in that middle order, nobody knows how to pace an India innings for that long. You will need Virat Kohli. They are trying to groom Washington into Sundar into that number five, number six batter who bowls that sixth bowler and all that. And the softer ball, when the softer ball comes after the 35th, 37th, 38th over, it becomes very tough. Only Virat Kohli has scored many truckloads of run against softer ball in that 2011 World Cup. Nobody knows in this generation how to play such softer ball. So Virat Kohli, the BCCI, the selectors, the team management are very clear. We are not clubbing Rohit and Virat at this moment. विराट कोहली विजय हजारे में आ रहा है, रन बना रहा है. Rohit chose to play two matches. One of them was against Sikkim, and then he went for a holiday. You're playing 10 to 12 international matches a year. And you're refusing to play other games. That's the problem that the BCCI has. They want to. They have a problem. They're not sure if his fitness is good enough to sustain, and that he's avoiding playing domestic cricket suggests that he himself is worried of getting burnt out or
Injured.
pulling his hammy. That's it's a call that the BCCI has to back the selectors and the team management. It's clear at this moment. Srinivasan had Sandeep Patil's back when it came to Sachin Tendulkar. They went ahead with it. But here the BCCI is confused.
Okay. So last couple of questions for you, Arani. Just to clear everybody's air, is VVS Lakshman replacing Ajit Agarkar as chairman of selectors?
Not that
Is
I
that correct?
know of. Not that I know of. That's
Second question, will Rohit Sharma be selected for West Indies series? Because these questions are coming again and again. So I'm just asking like a rapid fire thing with you.
so. See again. It depends if Ajit Agarkar is retained. That
Okay,
means the BCCI has enough
that's a
faith
big point.
in.
That's a big
Yeah.
point that you're making, that Rohit Sharma is still not out of the woods.
See, if Ajit Agarkar goes, and they will not find a chairman of selectors immediately because they have to go through that entire process. Then Pragyan Ojha becomes the interim chairman of selectors, who is a very, very close and the only selector who is speaking in favor of Rohit Sharma at this moment. In this
Okay.
entire scenario, he's the only selector who is speaking in favor of Rohit Sharma at this
Okay.
moment.
And if India loses the Test series in Sri Lanka, is Gautam Gambhir gone for good?
Again, it will be. I think the first one will be Ajit Agarkar. The axe will first fall on Ajit Agarkar. Uh, but
And what if the series
I,
is drawn?
we carry on.
Carry on as it is and
Yeah,
celebrate the draw.
yeah. Away because under him we would not have lost any series. Then we may have lost home series. He will say that I'm the same coach who has not lost a series outside India after the big ones left in Australia.
Okay. Okay. Nitin, does that sit well with you?
No, I mean, I would not want. I think this selection committee has done some good jobs. They've done well. Apart from the communication issues that they had with Mohammad Shami, and you know, I feel that the selection committee should be empowered to do what they feel is right for Indian cricket. I don't think putting if they're asked to put their heart on hearts, even Gambhir for that matter, I don't think they would want to play a team deliberately so that India loses, right? So here, मुझे अजीब क्या लग रहा है मालूम है चंद्रिश and Orani and Didi, what I feel is that in this we are so in this day and age we are so hell bent on creating artificial villains in our day-to-day life on social media or whatever, that just get rid of them. We want our country to lose. So I don't think that's the right or the healthy healthy argument or healthy attitude. We are all well wishers of Indian cricket. We should all be that way. That's why we are holding. That's why we are having 1 hour discussions every day, and that's why our hearts, our minds get hurt whenever India does poorly. But uh, just to get rid of certain people, इंडिया हार जाएगा तो अच्छा है, गंभीर चला जाएगा, आगरकर चला जाएगा, नहीं. I mean, I don't think even Gambhir and Agarkar want that to happen.
Okay, one final question. Question for the day for DD. DD सर, 3 मैच फेल होके 1 मैच रन मार के कब तक जगह बचाएंगे? गिल भी इसीलिए प्रेशर में आ गया कि क्योंकि रोहित पावर प्ले में अपना टाइम लेके रन बहुत, उसका पावर प्ले 70 का ऑस्ट्रेलिया टूर एवरेज। बेसिकली इज आस्किंग यू, बताओ बताओ।
I mean, uh, I think he's not like जिसे like failure बोल रहे हो, I think he's not failing that miserably. Like वो 25-30 बना रहा है and then in into two games and then getting one big score when it matters. So, एक मैच में मार रहा है. So I do not accept it like enough that he has like he's failing right through. Like uska, there is a there is something still burning in him and I think he's fighting it out. तो and मैं बोल रहा हूँ कि अगर तुम में दम है, अगर बीसीसीआई में इतना ही दम है तो करो ना ड्रॉप. इफ यू रियली थिंक के उसे जाना चाहिए तो ड्रॉप हिम प्ले योर यशस्वी जायसवाल, प्ले योर वैभव सूर्यवंशी. प्रॉब्लम क्या है? व्हाई डज when he was not taken for the 2011 side, World Cup side, it was not his decision not to play the 2011 side, 2011 World Cup. He was a genuine player who could have played the 2011 World Cup, but he was not selected. तो उस टाइम में अगर उस like it was not his call. So अभी why are you asking him to retire? Like if you think he's not good enough, drop him. Who is stopping you from dropping him? I want to know why is BCCI or the selectors so scared of not dropping him? Why should it be on the player? If the player thinks he has the game in him, he is playing. Well, he is not wrong in doing that. Like that is my point.
ओके, जतिन का सवाल है, डीडी सर चेपॉक की टिकट बीबीएल मैच
रेलवे स्टेशन में मिलेगी तभी.
देखिए मुस्कुरा रहे हैं, बता नहीं रहे हैं पूरी तरह से. बेसिकली कहना चाह रहे हैं, कवि ये कहना चाह रहे हैं अपनी मुस्कुराहट के जरिए कि आप सुपर चैट के जरिए सवाल पूछे तब बताएंगे आपको कि
टीएनपीएल है ना अभी, टीएनपीएल होगा ना.
छोटी सोच, अरनी छोटी सोच. ये बीबीएल वाले लोग हैं, आप टीएनपीएल की बात कर रहे हैं. छोटी सोच, ये सब बड़े लोग हैं.
BBL and Ashes.
डीडी अभी एशेस होस्ट करने वाले हैं, आप टीएनपीएल की बात कर रहे हैं. बीबीएल एशेस, ये ऐसे बड़े बड़े लोग हैं, महारथी है. Okay, one last thing. One Mr. Pawan Bharadwaj is getting angry with me for some reason because he says that I missed his question. Mr. Chandresh, you ignored my question, but पहले तो 10 मैसेज का आंसर भी देते थे जब तुम्हारे सिर्फ 2000 सब्सक्राइबर्स थे. आई एम सॉरी पवन, मुझे आपका सवाल दिखा नहीं यहाँ पे. यार सवाल नहीं दिख रहा है यार, बहुत सारे सवाल थे, बीच में गुम हो गए, तो अभी क्या करें. बट यही है कमेंट ऑफ द डे. व्हेनेवर डीडी स्माइल्स इट मींस देयर इज डाउट. On that note, thanks a lot everybody. Like, share, subscribe, comment, hype. सुपर चैट के जरिए सवाल पूछिए, तभी आपको डीडी बताएंगे कि बीबीएल का मैच का टिकट कैसे मिलेगा. देखिए डीडी इज ऑलरेडी गोइंग फॉर अ लॉट ऑफ beauty treatments before that BBL match.
I think you are doing the PR for BBL because had you not said कि BBL हो रहा है, उसको पता भी नहीं है कि चेपॉक में BBL है. I think you are the secret PR of BBL.
I'm not.
किसी को कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता है BBL कहाँ हो रहा है, क्यों हो रहा है, कब हो रहा है.
देखिए BBL के पहले देखिए त्वचा कितना खिलखिला रहा है डीडी का पहला मैच. On that note, thanks a lot everybody. Like, share, subscribe, comment, hype. Please keep supporting us. That's it for today. Good night, goodbye, and God bless.